Hi, this is Andy from Singletrack magazine, and I'm here with Neil from Sonder.
You right, guys?
And we have something pretty cool to show you all today. Do you want to introduce it?
Yeah, this is our new aggressive trail hardtail 29er, the Signal TI.
So it's a titanium 29er aggressive hardtail. Can you tell me a few specific cool little features on this hardtail that you're pretty proud of?
Yeah, for a start, huge tyre clearance. So being an aggressive bike, big tyres, sort of enduro bike size tyres are sort of bang on trend at the minute. So clearance it for a 2.6 tyre at the rear. Generous clearance at that, so even with 2.6 you could ride that in the winter, plenty of clearance.
These are 2.6 and I can still get a finger there in the chainstay. There's plenty of mud clearance there.
Yeah, there's loads of space. Obviously really neat, fully guided internal routing, so it's actually tubed front to back. So throw your cable in one end, it pops out the other. Nice and easy. Make it
super simple. So if you buy this as a frame only, you don't need to mess around with magnets.
So easy to cable up. Yeah, really easy to cable up. Obviously reverb comes out there. And then your gear and brake are down here, and then they're just external along the stays.
Awesome. And this is the medium version of the frame, and we've just been out on a ride. That's why we're quite sweaty and muddy, or a little bit muddy. But you were telling us while we were riding that the different size frames actually come with different chainstay lengths. Is that right?
Yeah. Not something I'd thought about until sort of probably about a year ago now. I was talking to a certain really lanky journalist. Who sort of riding an extra large size bike with the same length stays as a medium, he felt the front end lifted a bit too easy, and obviously him being so tall, he could get his weight really far back over the back wheel, and relative to the centre of the bike he were further out than someone on a medium would be. So with this, small and medium get the same length stays at 425, so nice and short, nice and poppy. So like myself at 5'8", medium is perfect for me. I can get it on the back wheel nice and easy, and it's just had a good bit of fun on the back wheel on it. Yeah. And then the large gets 430, the XL gets 435. So it's only a small difference on paper, but when you do ride the bike, 5mm makes quite a big difference.
It's pretty nice because usually we see manufacturers only concentrating on the reach or the stack.
Yeah.
But it makes sense to make it a bit longer depending on the size of the rider too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, and this is a medium-sized frame. So what is the reach on this?
Reach on this is 432.5. So we've kept it. We've not gone super long, which seems to be current trend. We've kept it a little bit shorter, but it's still relatively long. Just keeps it playful, really. So it is a bike that you can point and shoot downhill. It's super stable. We've got nice long wheelbase with a 51 offset fork. So yeah, it's good at point and shoot, but then when you get in the playful, tight turns, jumps and things, it really does.
Certainly does that really well. Yeah. Actually, you mentioned the offset. You say you stuck with a 51. You did try a shorter offset, didn't you?
Yeah, we tried shorter. Well, I tried shorter offset. I rode back to back, same trails, both forks. The shorter offset for the tight, twisty trails really made it just crazy capable in the really steep, tight, twisty stuff. I think that the majority of people are going to use this as more of an all-day pedal, longer, faster descents. And even with the 51 offset, it's still super capable in the twisties, as I say, Andy's just found out. Yeah. So I think you get best of both worlds, basically.
So I mean, although you're speccing it with a 51, if someone did buy this bike and they had a 42, it'd be fine. It'd just be a bit.
Yeah. It's with the 42. I found the first section of the ride I did was sort of a fast, wide open, rocky descent, and I felt like the front wheel was a bit too far underneath the front, so it felt that little bit twitchy. Still stable, but a bit twitchier than I'd have liked. But then when I did get to the twisty tech stuff, it was a step up. I was really impressed. So
it's a pretty versatile bike. So you can put pretty chunky tires on it. You've got different length chainstays. You've got a really low seat tube and standover height there. So this, like you say, this is a medium. And I'm kind of in between medium or large. Yeah. But I mean, I feel like I'd be getting two different bikes. I could have a medium, but which would be super playful, whereas a larger one would be more of a enduro bruiser type of thing. Yeah. So it's a really versatile design.
Depending what you want, because the seat tubes are so short, you can, at 5'8", I could size up to a large if I wanted a longer reach. And as you say, that is the sort of enduro bruiser downhill beast, really.
Have you done anything with the stack and the front end?
Yeah. So we've got super short stack. So the head tubes are nice and short. Basically, what we've done, because obviously we do the transmitter, which is our plus bike, people wanted to put 29ers in that they're fit, but it's not suited to it. It's a bit too tall. So we've looked at sort of bottom bracket height, stack height, and this bike's just dropped in, like relative to wheel size.
Perfect.
So we've dropped like 23 mil at the bottom bracket, so that's down to a 65 drop. And the head tube, I think on the medium's 100 mil. So it's.
But I mean, this is a 29 only bike. You wouldn't want to put 650B plus tyres in, really.
You probably could, but it's not something it's designed for.
Right.
We've not tried it because it's not intended to run it. Cool. If you want a plus bike, we do a plus bike. And it's similar style of riding intended.
And it's so like this, like I say, this is the first Agro 2090 you've done.
Yeah.
And you've gone for tie. Is there any reason for that?
My main reason for tie, coming from riding a plus transmitter, obviously you get a lot of comfort out of the tyres. So our transmitters are aluminium and carbon. Both frames tend to be quite stiff. The carbon does give a very forgiving ride. We initially we thought about aluminium, could well come in the future, but I think really for this style of bike, to maintain some of that comfort, titanium works.
It is comfortable. Like even on the rocky stuff today, coming down the hills, because I was kind of worried going from a full suspension bike onto a hardtail. I've not ridden a hardtail for months, but I was pretty impressed. It soaks things up really nicely.
It really does damp the trail well, and it's pretty.
It's
really pretty.
It does look smart. One other thing. So this is a pre-production frame, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, this is our final sort of pre-production sample.
Yeah.
Production frames arrive in around a week. So
and those are the same reach, same angles as this bike?
Yeah, everything's the same geometry-wise. The only change we've made is the graphics are sandblasted. So rather than being a vinyl decal, they are sandblasted on there, so it just gives it that bit more premium look, and it won't rub off.
Nice. And any other changes compared to the...
One other small change, which is something you'll not see. Down the stays here, we've got 2 plates, one either side. We've just put an extra little brace in between those plates. This frame as it sits has passed the end testing, so it's well up to standard, but we just felt a little bit of bracing in there because the weld area is quite small on those plates. Just belt and braces, just make sure we're not going to have any failures really.
Cool. And what about the geometry? So head angle is 66?
Yeah, 66, 74 seat.
Yeah, and that's with a 130mm travel fork?
A 130, so designed around a 540mm Axles crown fork. You could go sort of 10mm either way, but
that's the sweet spot. Isn't it?
It's such a capable climber, capable descender. You don't really need to go either way to get the best out of it.
Cool.
My thoughts.
We got bottle bosses too. We got some here.
Yeah, down there underneath if you want to go crazy and carry all the water.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Like everyone's like, let's make our bikes lighter, and now let's make them heavier by strapping stuff onto it. Yeah. So it's old fashioned, isn't it?
But yeah, I when I've been riding this, I do run a bottle on it. Plenty of space in there. Yeah. Fabric cages work as well. So
just out of interest as well, like because we've got a curved seat tube here.
Yep.
So what kind of dropper post could you put in here, like without it banging into this?
Well, this is a 6-inch drop, so a 440 post.
Yeah.
And that's been down to the collar without issue. So you can get quite a long dropper. Obviously, it depends how tall you are, but I expect most people, size for size, to be able to run 170. I run a 150 with it out. An inch and a half, so
again, pretty good if you want to size up or whatever, isn't it?
Yeah, plenty of space in it.
Awesome. Are there any questions coming through? No? Right then, and is this for sale now?
For sale on the website. Get on there and pre-order now. Frames are £1,000. Bikes will start with an NX1 with a Revelation fork at £1,800. This as it sits is 2.4.
£1,800 for a full bike with a titanium frame?
Yeah. NX1 Revelation.
Yeah.
Awesome. Pre-order now, arrive next week.
Excellent. I think that's it. Thanks everyone. And happy birthday.
Yeah, cheers.
Thank you. See you all soon. Bye.
Bye.